This motherfucker. Yes, okay, I did an oopsie. I gotta restart. Okay, so this is investment like silver and gold and bullshit like that. If you can spot the gold, then you're a wizard. Harry. The F and the D block metals. We're saving that for later. And then we're doing the P block right now, yes. So you have metalloid and non-metal. Sorry, my handwriting is terrible, I know. But look at this. Sulfur. This is a non-metal, right? It's a coin, okay? Selenium. Oh god, it's so dark. Selenium. Element number 34. It's a non-metal. Antimony is 51. It's a metalloid. So non-metal and metalloid was the title of that container. Yeah, this is a metalloid. So these are like brittle, right? You break them and they go and they just crumble and stuff or break. Antimony is brittle. It shatters into tiny pieces that are sharp and stuff. Kind of like glass, because glass is also glass is made of it's silicon dioxide. That is what glass is, and I have silicon over there somewhere. It's basically just a it's basically just like the metalloid inside of glass that makes it like break and stuff. So this is the antimony, element 51. It's also like that. It's very weird. Same with the tellurium, 52. But it's also rarer than gold. So these elements are crazy, man. Like, what in the hell? But no, it gets interesting when we get into the metals, the P block metals. Yes, here we go. This is where the fire is, bro. These elements are hugely important. Oh my god, bismuth. Look at this. Bismuth is only twice as rare, or it's twice as common as gold. Bismuth is this metal. Right, so this is a bismuth coin. Not all of them are that impressive, but indium is also pretty cool. You can like chew on this like it's gum. It's a weird metal, yeah. So I mean, you have all that metal, and you have another metal of aluminum. Yes, you heard of aluminum. Number 13. Not that impressive to have, but it's just a sample, right? So then, oh, this one is gallium. Yes, so this will like melt in your hands. Gallium, element number 31. So you can see the P block metals are the most interesting ones out of all the P block, in my opinion. Lead, yeah. Number 82 is a metal. And this is hugely deadly to you. If you like go around touching the lead all the time, you'll get lead poisoning, which is very bad. Element number 50, tin. This is a metal that's pretty common. Well, it's not that common, but we use it a lot, I think is what I'm trying to say, which is not a good sign. So, like a lot of these limited resources, if we're solely dependent on a limited resource and that limited resource expires, we will now be in a sort of collapse of some sort. So here's the F block and the D block. Before we get to the D block is hugely interesting, obviously. This is where the entirety of the investment opportunities happen. But in the F metals, these you may not know much about, but there's an F block, yes. Ytterbium, element number 70. This is like, I think it's, let me get the, I have magnets. Let me get the magnets. Here are magnets. Magnets are brilliant because they can show you that the F-block metals are actually pretty interesting. I mean, there are some D-block metals like this, but look at this ytterbium when I put the magnet on it. I'm just gonna rub it across the surface. Look at this. I'm not even pushing it, look. I'm just letting it attract to the magnet. It's very slightly attracted. You can see, look at it. It's moving. If I just rub this coin, it'll follow where the magnet's going. See? It's like a, oh look, it just did a spin. Yeah, so that's ytterbium. Slightly magnetic, I think. And then we have thulium, number 69, right? We'll see what it does with the magnet. Let's see. I think a better test is like putting it on its side and then putting the magnet near the top. Yeah, look. It's attracted. Oh. Like putting it above it. Putting it above it and then balancing. No, it's not that strong. But I think you can move it. Yeah, it also does the same thing as ytterbium, where if you just slide a magnet across, it follows the magnet, as you can see. Look, I'm just pushing on the coin. Or, sorry. Look, I'm gonna do it on the surface. Yeah, look, it's being dragged by the magnet. I think I can't touch it, though. So I think this one doesn't touch. And it's the same with the ytterbium. If you put it across, it doesn't even move if you don't touch it. Yeah, same with thulium. So they're not actually attracted. I think I was just doing the test wrong. Okay, and then we have the 68 erbium. This is also an F-block metal. Somewhere along here. Oh, look at that. Look, if I spin this, or if I... What was it doing? No, it's not attracted. Erbium is also not attracted. What was it before? Terbium? Let's see. No, gadolinium is definitely attracted. You'll see it here in a second. Holmium, 67. This is an F-block metal, right? I think it is slightly attracted or something. It's moving. If I just brush up against this, without only tapping it, it gets dragged along very slightly. So I think these all are magnetic. They're just very... I think my first test was actually... I was just tapping the surface like this. And look, they're already moving. Oh yeah, especially if you stack them on top of each other. Look, none of those were hugely magnetic, right? None of those. But watch what happens when I stack them on top of each other. Well, you know, because I'll do the tap thing on the top and the whole stack will move. Even the bottom ones will move when I tap this. Look. So there's a pole here. It's a very small magnetism, but I can tell it's there. 66 dysprosium. Oh my goodness. What happened to this F-block metal? But let's see if it's magnetic. I think it has the same property as all those other ones, right? Where it's slightly magnetic. But look, it's much stronger here. You can see when I tap it. I'm just going to tap it on there on the surface. And it gets attracted and it spins. Yeah, I'm not spinning it at all, but it'll spin. Or something, I don't know. I mean, this one actually feels less magnetic than all these other ones, but it, like, if I put it on the top of this stack, they all move. All of them. The whole stack will move. Even the bottom ones, instantly. Look at that. Wait. No, I have the true test, bro. It's this whole fucking magnet. Yeah, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Look. Oh, we found the culprit. We found the culprit. Look. It's magnetic. The whole fucking stack. The whole stack will spin. Wait, if I can do it properly. Ah, look at that. Oh, look. Oh, get exposed, magnetism. Look, magnetism caught in 4K. Look. Oh, look at all of them go. Look at the bottom one. They all having a fun time. Now, when we get to gadolinium, you will be shocked. But we're not getting to gadolinium yet. We're getting to terbium. 65. Okay, let's see what this motherfucker does. Oh my god, it's just blatant. Look at this. Look, I can just push it. I can just push it like it's a vacuum cleaner or something. Look. Actually, let's see how we do. Oh, wow. I've never had. Well, it's like a cursor. Look at that motherfucker. Look how much that motherfucker stick. Look at him. You want to come along? Look, I'm barely tapping this motherfucker. Look at him. Oh, let's see. Oh, you're about to see some. What if I flip it over? If I flip it over, I think I know what's gonna happen. Look at this motherfucker. Oh, the stack went down, bro. The stack went down. No, I have a good test. Like this. Let's see what happened. Like the whole, I bet you the whole fucking stack will like move. Yeah, look, it whole jiggles. The whole thing jiggles when I do that. Oh my god. No, gadolinium. Gadolinium 64, yes. This motherfucker, unless it's like cold, like below 40 Fahrenheit or whatever the fuck that is in Celsius. Before that, oh, look at this motherfucker. Caught in 4K. Look at this. Look at this gadolinium fucker caught in 4K. Oh my god. Like, it's caught in 4K. Look at him. Oh my god. Caught in 4K gadolinium. You were magnetized to the magnet. Look at this motherfucker here. I've never seen that before. Wow, that is... I love that. I want to keep that coin, yeah. What was on the other side here? Erbium. Now we gotta restack these. So first in goes gadolinium, and then terbium, dysprosium, thulium, holmium, erbium, thulium. Where the fuck is thulium? I'm fucking hallucinating. Gadolinium. Oh my god, what did I put in there? Terbium. Dysprosium. Holmium. Erbium. Thulium. Ytterbium. Wow. Pretty much all of the later half of the F-block metals are all magnetized metals, technically. But gadolinium was the most fun to do that experiment on. Yes. Okay. Then we have Mr. Copper here. Oh, yes. I'm going to do the magnet on 3 different ones here. Here, wait. I'll get the other one ready. Where is it? Oh, Mr. Iron. Yes, Mr. Iron is gonna get caught in 4K as well, right here. But we're waiting. Oh yeah, we're doing the D block right now. Oh my god, it's about to get so much better. These metals, bruh. We'll save copper. Oh, I know how we'll do this. We'll do this by which one? Cadmium is down here. That's the top. That's the very bottom. Yeah, and then that one is there, and that one would be there. Oh, and that one would be there. That one would be approximately there. That one would be probably right there. That one is right here. That one is right here. Yeah, that one is right here. Yeah, and that one is right there. And that one, yeah, so yeah, is right there. And this one, yeah, is right there. Okay, so here's the periodic table, right there. We'll move it. Okay, so we'll do the D block now. We'll start from the bottom. We have Mercury. Mr. Mercury. Look at this Mercury, bro. It's Mercury. 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 Like, all I have to say is its name and show you what it looks like. And you're like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? This is a metal, the metal that comes after gold on the periodic table and before thallium, which is deadly. And this is also deadly metal. So this is just a liquid metal that you probably shouldn't be handling. Although, if you have safe precautions, some people can handle mercury, but I would not attempt it because I don't really have that much interest in that mercury. So I'm more interested in the gold, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's see, the next one, if we trace back the periodic table backwards, we're going to have to skip over gold and platinum. I don't have any platinum currently, but I did recently. We would have to skip over all those precious metals. And so we're before all the precious metals. This one's before tungsten. Yeah, I actually have tungsten to show. Oh, I think this one's deserved. Yeah. Well, actually, I think I have a better example of that. Okay. Here we have something coming up. Yes. We'll save that for over here. Yes. Okay. Oh my god. We are going to magnify this. Oh, this. Hey, we can save that, yeah. And then. Oh, yeah, we'll have to save that as well. Okay, so we have tungsten. Yes, number 74. This one is interesting, if I can open it, because it's just right under about the density of gold. This tungsten is. It's very cheap metal, though, but it's hard to work. It's not very cheap metal. This is actually kind of a rare metal. 99.95% pure tungsten. It's not as rare as rhenium, but tungsten and rhenium are used similarly. Rhenium, I think, is much more rare, but I sold my rhenium coin, so... because it was valuable. And then we have... oh yes, we have Mr. Tantalum here. Came before tungsten. Tantalum is also very dense, like 16 grams per cubic centimeter or something like that. That may be a flawed memory, I don't know. But it was around there or something. Tantalum, 73. Hafnium, 72. Yeah. Yeah, basically looks the same thing. Lutetium, number 71. This is actually a somewhat valuable metal. Lutetium is. Now, if we're going to go back to the previous. So we showed this whole row. That means the next row is up, right? So it's past a whole nother period. So that's very significant, because changes happen along periods usually, and they accumulate along periods. The changes do, and they stack into the nucleus. All right, so that's Mr. D. I see. Oh yeah, we can just do that. Mr. D is in there. Okay, next period is cadmium, 48. You shouldn't touch this, but I have some in this acrylic or whatever it is. I forgot what it was called, this stuff, but I do know. It looks like amber, basically, yeah, but this is cadmium that you shouldn't touch. Please don't. Wow, is that really? Yeah, so we have to skip over the next bundle of precious metals over there, all the way before rhodium and silver and palladium and all those, and ruthenium and technetium, which is radioactive. So right before that is molybdenum, number 42 here. It is just a metal, I guess. It's an early D block metal. I'm not sure why the fuck it looks like that, but here, this one looks good. Niobium, number 41, came before that. D block metal. It gets more interesting in here. Zirconium, 40. This is a D block metal. None of these are really magnetic. Not yet. You'll see that the magnetic ones are only in the first period for some reason, or in the the first period that the D block appears. So that period, whatever, that might be the third period, I think, though. But zirconium is 40. It's a early D block metal in the second period of the D block. And this is yttrium, 39. This is also the one that comes before that. Before zirconium, yeah. Yttrium, this is the first of the D block. You'll see it gets more interesting when we go into the first period of the D block. It's basically like that's what everyone thinks, that and the last one. Nobody thinks of the middle one for some reason, except for silver and like rhodium and stuff. But okay, zinc. Here we look at this guy. This is zinc. So it's not magnetic. No, I wouldn't say it's magnetic. It's also extremely cheap. Yeah, it's just zinc. Well, you'll see this gets interesting quickly when we go to what comes before zinc. Copper. Copper is the 29th on the periodic table. Yes, this motherfucker. Wow. Copper, yes. I don't know what to say about it. And then the one before that is nickel. This is pure nickel. This is 1965 Canadian. The interesting thing about nickel is what these magnets are here for. The interesting thing about nickel, let's put it over zinc and copper just to show you what's interesting with nickel. So copper is interesting. It's in between something that's magnetic and something that's not magnetic. That's why when you have a copper tube and you drop a magnet down it, the magnet falls slowly. But we'll get to that in a second. I don't have a copper pipe. I wish I did. Zinc. Here's what happens to the zinc. Not much. Here's what happens to the copper. I don't know. It might be weakly magnetic. I don't know. I might just be fucking insane or something. But we go to nickel, and it's just like, oh, you were caught in 4K, nickel. Look at this. Nickel was caught in 4K on the magnet. Look at him. Look. Oh my god. My Shake-O-Matic test shows that he is abundant on the magnet. Oh my goodness. Look, he can even go on his side to show off. Look at him. Just to roll down the magnet. Oh, and then he chooses a side. Mr. Nickel is like attracted to the magnet, right? He is. Okay, and the magnets are attracted to the magnets as well, as you can see. But before nickel is cobalt. Cobalt is still interesting. I'll show you why in a second. Mr. 27 here is still very interesting, right? You'll see why in a second, right? Even if I can't. I mean, it's like alloyed and stuff, but Mr. Cobalt is also caught in 4K. Oh my god, is he caught in 4K on the side though? No. He's not caught in 4K on the side, no. Not like nickel was. But he was still caught in 4K, as you can see. He was still caught in 4K on the magnet. This guy, Mr. Cobalt, as well as Mr. Nickel. And you'll see what Mr. Iron has to say about that, right? So Mr. Iron comes on in. I'm not going to take it out of the glass. Mr. Iron not only sticks to the side, but sticks to the side in a heavy glass ampule in a bag. Mr. Iron does. Like, blatantly more caught in 4K than nickel was. So you see that both nickel, cobalt, and iron were all caught in 4K, right? On the magnet. Look at them. On the side. Well, cobalt wasn't on the side, but nickel and especially iron were caught on the side. Especially iron. My god, iron. And he chose a side, right? So, look at Mr. Iron spinning around on the magnet, right? Underneath the magnet. In the heavy glass ampule, in the baggie, spinning around on the underside of the magnet. Just, Mr. Iron is much more caught in 4K than Mr. Nickel was, right? He is the master of getting caught in 4K, right? And if he chooses a side, right, then, look, I can set the magnet on there. I can even set heavy magnets next to him and hang the magnets on Mr. Iron. And I can hang Mr. Iron's magnets. I can hang them several meters down, right? And Mr. Iron doesn't break, right? Mr. Iron doesn't break, but he hangs the magnets. Mr. Iron is the utter master of getting caught in 4K. Look at him. He is a magnet himself. He identifies as a magnet. His gender is a magnet, right? He is a magnet, right? Look at him. Look at Mr. Iron, okay? He did that through glass and through, so a heavy glass ampule sealed in it, vacuum sealed in it, and in a baggie, right? He became a magnet. Okay, so we'll get on beyond iron and stop obsessing over iron. What comes before iron? I'm interested in that. This is manganese. It's brittle. What? Look at this. This is manganese, and it oxidizes slowly. I'll show you the where was the actual glass ampule of manganese. Look at manganese. So manganese, this is slightly unoxidized. This is manganese. It's not magnetic. No, it's not. I don't think it is at all. It may be slightly or something. I don't know. But no, it's not. Not really that magnetic. Right, this is manganese. Put it against the magnet. It doesn't, I don't think it does anything. But anyways, yes, manganese, you can see, took a downhill turn immediately. So like the later half of the D period is interesting. But we'll look at the earlier half. We sold chromium, yes. Chromium is okay. But what comes before chromium is vanadium. Yes, this stuff is interesting, yes. But there's something a bit more interesting that came right before it. And that is titanium, number 22. This is a metal that's commonly used everywhere. Like abundantly, in a lot of amounts. And then, yeah, that's the D block. But we kind of missed... in the second and third D periods, we kind of missed something, and that's what we're alluding at over here, is this investment portfolio here. So then, basically, what you want to do is you want to take all this D blockery and the iron, I guess. You can stuff iron in there. And you just want to get on out of here. Well, you would have to stuff Mr. Manganese in there as well. There we go. This is separate though. So that's like that. The magnet. None of these are magnetic. None of those are magnetic. So we're done with the magnets. We're in an investment portfolio right now. Yes, this is absolutely amazing. Well, I'm sorry. Well, actually, before we get into that, you could quickly show the 1 gram bars. Let's see. Carbon, that's carbon. We have vanadium, yeah. Molybdenum. A molybdenum bar. What the hell? Oh, look, what is this? Tin. That's tin. That's tin, bro. Well, this one is interesting. Zirconium. The zirconium bar. Oh, it's an aluminum bar, cotton 4K, naked. Oh, and what is this? Cobalt. Oh, yes. We can get Mr. Magnet out again and show Cobalt getting cotton 4K even as a 1 gram bar. Look at him. Even on his side as well. Look, yeah, he's the same. Whether he's in a bar or a coin, he don't care. Mr. Iron, look. Mr. Iron is so blatant. He's in Mr. Iron, right? Mr. Iron was caught in 4K, right? Look at this case. Oh my god. And he likes to spin and do it. He likes to show off as well. He likes to spin around. You know, like he can spin around if he has enough freedom. I mean, even in this large case, right? Mr. Iron was caught in 4K with the magnet. Right? And then... Wait. That's not even all. We have zinc. That motherfucker's not attracted to a magnet, but he is kind of worthless, so. And we have one that's falling out of his case for some reason. No. We have niobium. Oh, this guy's interesting. I don't think he's magnetic. No, there's something other. He can be like electronized or something to change color, like the other. Let's see, niobium, yttrium, zirconium, niobium. Number 3. We have. Scandium, titanium, vanadium. Vanadium and niobium are like that, yeah. chromium. There it is. I have some chromium. Yeah, so then you should take the chromium and put it in the D block. Oh, yes. Oh. Vanadium, chromium. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, precious metals, yeah, mercury, yeah, we got it. Okay, and then we have indium, yes. Oh, yes, I get to show it off. Indium, and just how soft it really is. I'm sorry, Mr. Indium Bar, but we may have to stress test your materialness right now. Right, Mr. Indium is also going to get caught in 4K, living in another dimension of physics. Alright, Mr. Indium. Mr. Indium, are you a solid metal bar? Yes, I am. Oh, really? Are you? Are you sure? Are you sure, Mr. Indium? Oh my god, bro. I just bent it like it was... Yeah, dude, I am strong. Did you see how strong that iron bar was when it bent? Yeah, that was how strong I am. Yeah, take that out, clip that out of context, please. And then have people think that I can bend iron bars with my fingertips. Yes, please. Hafnium, number 72. Oh, this bar is actually quite valuable. What did I have before? Oh, I had a whole coin of hafnium. Yeah, this is still good, especially in this Lusiteria. No, some of these are like buffalo. We should be thinking about the Lusiteria ones, because those are more valuable. But tantalum. Tantalum. Fuck, bro. I keep forgetting about these. I think tantalum, hafnium, tantalum, tungsten. Yeah, I think tantalum is 73. What's this? Hafnium, yeah, I'm keeping that over there. Titanium, look, this 1 gram titanium bar. That's actually... that's good. That's good, yeah. The rest of these can just be in here, please. Thank you. And yes, we're getting on to the investment portfolio. We kind of jumped around the D table a bunch there. And that's because we're going in between those cracks to see where all the precious metals are, right? There's cracks that we didn't cover on the D table. These ones, I admit to you, if you have waited this long in the video, 38 minutes and 17 seconds, that you will enjoy every last second of this video, because there is some war nickels here. These are from 1943 to 45. This one's from Philadelphia. So this is 35% silver. It's 1.75 grams of silver in this coin at melt value. My God. Didn't I have a calculator? Hello, Mr. Calculator. We're resuscitating him. Oh my God. Oh, he came on. What happened to him? Did he die? He died, bro. We can't resuscitate him. We can't resuscitate Mr. Calculator. God fucking damn it! But yeah, anyways, last time I checked, it was like at least $5 or $6 for this. It was, yeah, it's probably over $6 now for this fucking, the silver in this war nickel. Yes, this is 1945 Philadelphia, right? This is also that way. It has a crack in it or something. Wait, I can show this. Oh, I don't have my coin scope in here, and I'm not gonna get it because I'm still in a rush to finish this video. Alright. There's a crack in Mr. 1945 here. Right there, yeah. I don't know about that, but that might make him more desirable to sellers for a higher value or something. Then we have Mr. 1943 Philadelphia in a corroded condition, but he's still a war nickel. Still got that 1.75 grams of silver in him. Whatever the melt value. That's why I'll put the amount. Yeah. Okay, so we have Mr. Oh, no, we can't do that. Yeah, we have to do that. Yeah. 1953 Denver Roosevelt dime. He's in kind of crusty shape, but this is a 90% silver dime. The melt value of this is over $10 already. Yeah, I don't have much to say other than that. It's got to be around, well, let's think about it. It was 2.25. Oh, I don't remember what it was per gram, though. It's roughly 0.07 ounces. So if you just take a tenth of an ounce times 70%. A tenth of an ounce. So it is $10.9 times 70%. Oh, $7. This is worth $7 right now, basically. This silver dime. Sorry, I had to do the calculations. Same with this one. This Barber dime. This is a 1892 90% silver. $7 Barber dime. And this is a 1914 silver Barber dime, at least worth $7. Yes, but then we get into the... Oh, why is the bullion here? What the fuck? Don't put that in there. We have an interesting story with this 1935 silver Washington quarter. If that's 0.07 and it's a quarter, this has got to be worth at least $25. This silver quarter, at least $25. But in the shape it's in right now, it would get much more than that. Oh my god, look at the edge of this 1935 silver quarter. Look at it. I'm trying to focus the camera. $1935, motherfucker. I'm sorry I had to touch it, but I had to show you a close-up of it. Look at this motherfucker. At least $25, yes. So we're getting into the higher silver amounts. We have this 1963. Oh, this 1963 is a Kennedy $half from 1963, 90% silver. This is trading, I mean, at $109 an ounce. This is roughly half, 70% of half. So 70% of $50. I don't know, bro. It was like 0.36 ounces, right? Yeah. 0.36 troy ounces of silver. So that would be roughly, yeah, $30 or $40 of this silver. Yeah, wow. That's a lot of moolah. But I've been collecting coins for a very long time, so yeah, I've had time to develop my conception of where value is held. And you can see abundantly where this is headed. Oh yeah, before bullion, you have to show the foreigns. Okay, yes. Now I would show the Canadians first. Oh, not Mr. Bullion, please. No, Mr. Canadian. Yes. Okay, so we have Mr. 1964 Kennedy half dollar, the same $30 to $40. This motherfucker here. He is caught in 4K as a Denver, right? You support the Denver government. He was caught in 4K. And then we switched. Yeah, we're gonna switch. Those are all foreign, and that is technically American. Those are all foreign. That goes with that. Yeah, and then yeah, but we have to start there. Oh my god. Okay. No, just do this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes. We have Mr. 1939. Oh my god, the math on this. 80% of a tenth, or sorry, 80% of a quarter of a troy ounce. It's a 0.08. Wait. 0.08 troy ounces. What is 0.08 troy ounces? You would have to put 0.08 times 109. I don't know what the fuck that is, though. Fuck. I'm not a calculator. I usually calculate it on my phone that I'm using to record right now, but this is a 1939. It's at least around $20, probably. I would have to guess $16 to $20 or more for this silver Canadian quarter from 1939. Look at this. Oh, I'm shaking. This is an old. I don't know why this guy sold this like it was junk. But it's a 1939. Wow. No, don't do it. Okay, now we switch to France. Okay. So this is like a piece of silver here. From France. Okay. It's a 10 francs from 1965. I know this is more silver than a half dollar, but not as much as like a Morgan dollar. That's all I have to say about it, really. Between $40 and $70 of silver. I think it's probably around 50. Wait, 16 grams. Or compared to... Oh, God. I'm not a calculator, bro. Not a calculator. I'm sorry. But this silver from France, I could write it down somewhere how much it's worth, but I'm not going to have that committed to memory. This is the larger one. This is between, so if I had to guess, so the half dollar, it's more than the half dollar. This one's more than the half dollar. It's also more than this one, but it's still less than a Morgan by a little bit. It's still a 90% silver coin from France. 50 francs, 1977, yes. So these are large amounts of silver in foreign. All right, now since we're in France, we have to go to Britain. This is a 1/10 ounce silver Britannia from 2020. Yeah, it's just silver. It's a silver 1/10 troy ounce. Also, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry I did that. I owe you an apology for that error in my judgment. That lapse in my ability. This is, oh my god. This is feeding my eyeballs right now. This 1/10 troy ounce Britannia. So this is So you know how the God damn, I can't put this into speech. Yes, so 70% of this would be a dime. Wow, this is just ridiculous. Who made this silver coin? That premium is ridiculous. But no, I traded for that, and I bought it originally years ago, and I just wanted to show it, to show you what not to buy when you're investing silver. Do not buy this, ever. Like, it's never a good idea. Buy, like, at least 1 ounce or more. Or if you can get junk, like silver's quarters and half dollars, and these strange French coins and the Canadian quarters and half dollars and all of the dimes. But we're gonna have to switch to Canada, right? Canada has this brilliant maple leaf in the 1 ounce. 1 ounce. So this is $109. Okay. This silver. Oh my God. So this is just a lot of silver. Like, oh my God. Just you wait. We're going to go up in value. Ooh, sorry. This is 2 ounces. 2 troy ounces of silver from AppMax. 2 troy ounces. Holy moly, bro. So this is $218. $218. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. Silver has gone up. I did not pay that much for this. This was like $70 back then. Like $70 to $100. This is what it used to be when I bought it. So I'm just an ancient coin collector. Ancient. But now we're gonna have to downgrade. And I'll show you why we're gonna have to downgrade to 1 ounce in a second. Because we're gonna downgrade after that ounce into something incredible, right? So this is a 1 ounce from 2017, a 1 troy ounce Barbados Trident. This is 1 troy ounce of silver, so the typical $109. And this is brilliant, right? But you're gonna see what happens when you downsize it and change into a new material, such as gold. This is a 1/10 troy ounce gold Barbados 2023 Barbados Trident. Yes, 2023 Barbados Trident 1/10 ounce gold coin. Yes. Okay. This is this is crazy. This is I'll have you know this is at least $510. Oh God. I need more though. I need more silver. Wow, that's a lot of money for me because I'm poor. But these things appreciate. These things were not that much before. So they're going up. Oh God, Mr. 2 ounce, please. Mr. 2 ounce. So we get you. We got you. We understand you, bro. We know you're crazy, bro. Mr. 2 ounce, not following the laws. He was caught in 4K, not Mr. 2 troy ounces, right? He was caught in 4K. It was breaking the law, right? By not abiding by the fucking travel laws. Look at him. Look at the travel laws he has broken in all of those states that I made up. Oh my goodness. Yes, so that's it. Thank you for watching. I know that was 5 fucking hours, but here's some, or sorry, almost an hour. But here's some magnets to look at if you want to keep watching. If you're like a psychopath or something and you want to keep staring at magnets. But no, thanks for watching.